So the match between Dynamos and Highlanders was forced to be abandoned just after half of the match had been played. Dynamos was winning 2-0 against Highlanders, and there was a penalty that was waved off. And these are the outcomes of what we then later see. Match was abandoned, people invaded the pitch. Like as you are seeing on the screen, but it highlights a lot of things that are happening in our country, a lot of dissatisfaction that we are seeing on our country. And I want to tell you that this was not about a football match. It was about the anger that is in people because of the rigged elections. I'll prove it to you now. There is a video that I'm going to play to you now. First one, the one that you are, let's get to the screen, right? This video, you can see there is the riot police spraying water, the water cannon truck. But before we get to that, let me show you another video right now of people that were talking about the rigging by Idi Mnangagwa and General Chiwenga. They are Highlander supporters, and let's see what they were saying and how they were singing it. And I'm going to interpret to you what they were saying. So as you can tell in this video that these people were singing, yes, they love football, but they don't have an outlet to vent their frustration, which is about this sham election that has just happened. And the only way to express their anger is in the things that they love. So this is more than what we think football is all about. This is more to do with the anger that people have. But let us now then see how under-resourced our police force is, and the negligence that is also on the part of the police. Let's watch this video. See, the people, they are going after the police. That's negligence on the part of the police. That guy is, the driver seriously not well equipped to manage this situation. Now he's retreating. You see, people are coming. This explains my point that I wanted to say. Number one, there is anger in people. If people were really celebrating the victory of our president, or celebrating, or they're happy about the results or what the elections produced, there should be joy in the country. However, has been known that if there is a Highlanders match against a Harare team, there is always this. Whether it's Harare or it's Shabani. I remember the days when time of Charles Mklauri, when Cape United was, playing in the 2005-2004, and Cape was on a winning streak. But then when they faced Highlanders, they were stopped. And these are the scenes that we are used to see, whereby the supporters would then storm the ground and and do this. It's everywhere in soccer, but this was more than more than what a soccer fanatic would do. This was even more, whereby people charge at the police and they are expressing their frustration and their anger. This was not only about football. And then the second thing that is there, you can see there is a lack of resources and planning and management in the police system. You recall that video that I posted about Jason Muvevi, and I was saying that there is a mother of a slain police officer who was saying that my son, he was driving a police vehicle and his gun jammed.
Dai pamwe, dai. Chechipiri kuverenga hamusati mandirondedzera ndinowa kuti futi yakanjema. ZRP inodavo kupuwa state of the art guns. Kwete kutipadza Ian Smith kana dzimwe dzavakeke. Tinoda guns okuti kana mupurisa akaibata anozwa kuti wakashonga. Dai mwana wangu anga kana dzimwe hama dzake dzanga nadzo vanga vane the state of the art guns. Zvimwe dai munonzwa kwandiri kuinda nepfungwa yangu. Dai police ngaishongedzwe.
Number 2, his car door could not open. The vehicle of the police could not open. And this was the result of Jason Muvevi charging towards him and shooting him and killing him on the spot. So that shows you the under-resourcement that we have with the police. And then the third thing is the lack of public care by the police. You see, there is a bit of sort of like entitlement. Yes, the police are supposed to enforce the law, but when you see that water cannon slamming on standing vehicles, and there's another truck that you saw in the picture there, this car, let's get into it. This truck, what did this guy do to deserve this? What did this guy do to deserve this? Just imagine, you are coming out of the stadium, there was chaos, you are saying, okay, I'll come out when all the chaos is gone, and then you find your car is destroyed. It's very, very, very reckless by the police. Then the last thing, I think I posted on my social media, and I said the resolve that is with the people from Bulawayo is different from the people in Harare. I know some of my Ndebele brothers, they say linama shona lingama kwala, meaning to say we are cowards. And I have to admit, the resolve that you see in these people, I do not condone violence, but I'm just saying that the resolve that they have towards what they believe in, and them expressing their anger and dissatisfaction about, I've not seen this in Harare. Maybe in the year 2000s, maybe what then causes this is because there is not much of, if there is action that is being called, in many cases it is called in Harare, and these people in Harare, they have had so much. When there is a protest, when there is a stay away, a lot of people in Harare, they are the ones that get affected. So probably there is that fear that is in them. But this resolved by the Bosso guys. You see how they are charging there at the police. Look how they are charging at the police. Look at how they are charging at the police, and the police have to take cover. It is evident of a resolve that is there, but also an inbuilt anger that people have towards the state of affairs in Zimbabwe. And what do you make of the way how police reacted to the scene? I saw Nick Mangwana tweeting that people were overwhelmed. This is not what we expect in football. We also see Ezra Sbanda complaining about the same thing, that they are young men that are unemployed and they end up messing up the game. They are involved in drugs and everything, and they end up messing up the game, which is very, very unfortunate. But the issue is, we have a problem in Zimbabwe, and that anger, if it's not abated, something catastrophic or anarchy will happen. And we don't want that. We want peace in our country. We want peace to prevail. But if you push people towards the edge, there is a quote by Julius Malema when he said that if you push someone towards the wall and you are not giving them space to breathe, the next thing that they will do, the last thing, that option that they'll have, is to come for you. So I really think that as much as people say, okay, we want peace and everything, but there is a threshold that the human being can withstand. And that time, I really dread that time, that we are getting into that time where people are going to say, enough is enough. We have had enough. It's time for us to push back. And this won't end well. It will end in tears. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and tell me what you think in the comment section. And I'll see you on the next video.